Alright, it's time for some more side quests. I'm anticipating maybe 2 or 3 videos of these before we head back to the main story, and we should be nearing the end of the main quest, so this might be our last chance to do some of these side missions. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these, and I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, we're back, and finally freed from the monsters, and now it's time for some side quests before we continue on with the main quest. I've always been seeing these giant golden yellow stars, or orange stars, and they all say quest tipster, so now's the time for me to see what it is.
I'm glad to see you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. It might not be to your liking, though, on account of it's the executioner who's looking for someone. At least, that's what I've heard. Of course, folk here don't want to have anything to do with him. Only the more they avoid him, the more they gossip about him. Oh, and another thing. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help? And that's not all. Sir Anish is convening the Rat's Eye tourney again at the Upper Castle. It's always a great occasion with duels all day long. You can still enroll now, if you think you're good enough.
Wait, is that it? So he only tells you about quests. I guess that's why they call it the quest tipster, right? And not actually the quest giver? Okay. And that kind of knocked out both of these, because there was one here too. And there was one about the Rate tournament, which, yeah, is something that I'll skip. I'll happily skip. So, I guess these quest givers are the real things to get. Let's try one. The local executioner. But this guy's, the hunting guy. Let's see.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
Sure.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Wait, yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts, Henry.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right, a bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Sure.
Yes, I'll remember.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.
What is this weird quest I have to do? What the heck?
I'd like you to show me some...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather look...
Oh yeah.
Well,
Nope. Alright.
Take care.
Wow. They want me to go straight towards Brandick. That's where the next quest is going to be at. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to avoid going around that area. Ugh. Trouble never comes far from Henry, I guess. Alright. I think that's how the saying goes. I don't know what I just said. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's just right here. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. To go to Sasa, I usually go to Lejechko Cross. This one's to this random area. Okay. Because Renix is where the next main quest is, and I kind of want to avoid that area. If at all possible. Alright, let's go put these cages down and trap some birds. Hopefully Henry can do that without getting killed. It's been a long time. Long time since we hopped on a horse. Let me just unmark this. Yeah, focus on this quest. And hopefully I remember my directions. Because it's been a while since we've been freed. A very nice rainy day to greet my escape from the monastery. Alright.
Yeah.
Can I cut across straight through there?
Yeah.
Let's see. It should just be all the way up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I off-roading? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, let's just off-road. And hopefully no bandits attack me. Right. I feel like I'm getting close to the end of the game. I feel like there's only like a few more parts to it, to the main quest, before we finish this. That's why I kind of want to take a break and do some side quests. Until I get bored, of course. And then, or I'll see how these do. Because I probably won't be returning to this game at all.
Yeah.
Since there's already a Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah.
So, gotta enjoy it while it lasts, basically. Okay, pass by the camp and yeah. There's a cave. That brings me PTSD from that mining quest. Alright. We could journey out, but could be safe. Vranic Forest. Ooh. Stick to the left path. And now we have to pay attention to birds. Lovely. In this giant radius. Oh my gosh. Well, this hide-and-seek quest is gonna be amazing. Depending on how long it is, I might cut a few parts. How do I even place the traps? Let's see. Like, where do I even place the traps? I heard something. I imagine it's those trees. I imagine you put it on a tree, right? Or is it a stump? How do I put a trap down? He didn't exactly tell me how to place a trap. Or where to place traps. I would assume it being a tree. Oh, that's getting really loud. I don't see any icons to place traps. It's definitely around there. Like, where's the option? I'm waiting for that pop-up. Am I losing it? They didn't really say how to place a trap. Bird trap, waiting for prey. Yes, but how to use? How to actually place it? Alright. Clearly, I just had to drop the trap. And I guess we wait a while. Whoa. Those are some good old rabbits. Alright. They're too fast. They are too fast for me. So, let's keep going. Wait, those aren't rabbits. Those are deer. It is a deer hunting spot after all. Now, I don't want to wander too far away. Just in case I need to check on the trap again. So, I guess we'll head back. Stick close to the area. Oh, I can still hear the bird though. Okay. Trap is still set. Let's wait a while. Oh, that objective always gets me. That's the Rate tournament. Alright. How do we kill time? Hunting rabbits? What do I have equipped? Sure, hunting arrows. I need to raise up my agility level. Let's see. Do I still got it? Nope. I never had it to begin with. Yeah. Alright. That's enough hunting. Maybe I'll just pass 1 hour and see what happens. See if there'll be a bird in this cage. Hopefully. Oh, wait. That's it, right? Hey! We got a bird! Empty bird cage. And where's the other one? Quest item? Bird trap? Yes. Okay, we got one bird. How can you forget that annoying nightingale sound? Let's go around. Did that deer just pop it up in front of me? It said that this is an interesting sight. Is there gonna be bandits around here? I mean, there's that bandit village that's part of the main quest. And that's door. I hear it. Where's it loudest? This is pretty loud. Alright. Here goes another cage. Did I drop it? Still shows 2. Wait. I moved it to my horse, didn't I? There we go. They do not look like friendly people. Let's see if they are friendly people or not. It's been a hot minute since I've done combat last. So here goes nothing.
What the hell was that?
Are they bandits? I do need to pass time for my cage to work. So, are they bandits? Let's see.
What's that?
What's going on there?
You friendly?
Wrong
Nope.
place at a wrong time. Oh,
Nope.
Who's there?
you hook.
Yo!
Nope, not friendly.
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Is that all you got?
Nope, definitely not friendly.
Where is everyone? Gone, we can...
Alright.
Not a good move. What's the matter?
Take that!
I slightly forgot how to do combat. Oh no.
You're back. Come here.
One guy's just naked, trying to fight me.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Take this.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Yes. Take this. Who else wants some? Come on, bandits. Who else wants to tussle? Bandit ear. Ooh, sure, why not? Take it. Hunting arrows, money, and anything worth over 100 groschen. Wait, there's an archer. I too am an archer. Got him on the leg. You ready to plead for your life? Hey, no running. Alright. I shouldn't have let him go. Oh well. Too late. Ooh, bandit leader. Sure, I'll take that. 1k, yes. Lovely. Money. Oh, that guy was rich. Alright, there's bandits in these woods. And the bird finally quieted down. Not half bad. Let's just move this to my horse. To sell off later. Once we're back at, whatchamacallit, at Rate, we'll sell those off. There was that other guy that had no armor. Where the heck did he go? Oh well. Alright. That went pretty well, if I do say so myself. You didn't get the memo. Nor did you. Wait, how many bandits are here? Okay. Nighty-night, guy. I did not mean to grab whatever that was.
What's going?
Did he die? I guess he died. Oh, wow. Well, that happened. Interesting. And yes, I did take out a whole camp full of bandits, just for the fun of it. Nothing else to loot? Poison the wine? They're all dead. Well, there goes that. That was so random. Alright, 2 birds down, 1 to go. Let us head out. Henry's pretty late on the gear. Let's head deeper into the woods. Well, that was my first set of combat since the monastery. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. I just forgot how to block. I hope it was the Q button. But, seems like all is well. Okay, if there's any group of people, I guess, in these woods, they're just bandits. I'll just have to assume. Oh wait, I'm out of the circle. No, go back. Where are you, bird? They have a pretty large radius. Because that bird call was very loud. I'm about to end all these bandits' lives, careers. If they show up. So, no bandits better mess with me. Now, where are you, birdie? It's for revenge on all those bandit attacks on the road that Henry had to endure. Where are you, little birdie? This area's huge. Wait, I'm out of circle. Okay, we go north now. We will just head along north. I do want to try some hunting. I haven't hunted at all since, like, the very beginning of this game, when I was out with Hans. Hunting is definitely the one thing I didn't really do much of, but I don't really need hunting food, I guess. Wait, I'm out of the circle still. Let's get back into the circle. And listen closely. What the heck? Alright, let's head east a bit more. Because I'm too close to the edge. Oh no. It's getting dark. It's getting a bit too dark. Quickly, find this bird. Where are you, bird? I feel like I heard the sound of a bird. But that was probably not the nightingale. Hey, a boar. Hey, more boars. Don't worry, I'm not here to hunt you. Yet. Where the heck am I going? I'm like so close to the edge, and I'm thinking that I'm like far into it. Alright, the first bird was close to one another. This one, I have no idea where. And it's getting dark. And it's getting really dark. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. That was a spasm and a half. You spooked me, Henry. Wait, I'm out of the circle again. What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna put a marker here. And we'll just follow that marker. Because, holy Jesus, I'm getting lost. I hope these nightingales go out at night. Because it's kind of ridiculous. Where are they? Regular birds, okay. Okay. Those are definitely different birds. Alright. Where am I? I think this is where I caught the first bird. Please tell me that they could show up at night. Because that would suck. And I'm almost at the point where I could eat. I might as well do this lockpick. Alright, killed everyone else. All of these bandits. So their loot is mine. Heavy shield. Whoa. This sells for a lot. Lazarus potion, sure. Silver goblet. And that's all I'll take. Oh, perfect. 75. Now I can run and eat. Steal some of this bandit's food. Let's check around the side. I imagine the bandits are supposed to be the threat for this little side quest. I did find 2 birds around here. So who's to say that the third one's not nearby too? The question is, though, do they operate at night? Are these birds capable of being out at night? about to be at the edge. Do I just rest? Maybe. Let me actually sleep at the bandit camp, I guess. We can sleep there. They built a very nice camp for me. So I might as well not let it go to waste, right? And I'm going the wrong way. Lovely. So we'll hold off till the morning time. Just in case it requires it to be morning. So, hold on tight. Sleep next to the person I killed? Yeah. Perfect sleeping spot for good old Henry. I think that's the first time I slept in a tent. Hey, the body's gone. Where'd they go? That rabbit's just mocking Henry. It's like, you can't catch me. Because your aim sucks. Feels bad. Feels bad. Alright, let's check and see if we can find this last bird. I'm just worried I wouldn't trigger because it was at night. Because most birds are daytime, right? Besides, like, certain breeds. Granted, the bird I'm trying to catch is a nightingale. Alright, I don't see anything up here. And we're close to the edge. So, south it is. You're not that type of bird. Man, the first two were so easy to find. Made it seem like this quest would be a cake. But now, we are trying to find needle in a haystack. Which is a slight call out to that last monastery quest we did. But this time, at least I have my gear. That's all that matters. Alright, that's the lovely bandit camp. Let's do a zigzag approach. At least it's a beautiful view in the morning. Oh! It's right here. Let's see. Hey, the second one didn't tell me a trap was set. Probably because I was mid-battling. Kinda want to check out that interesting spot, but oh well. I'll leave it. Alright, I guess I might as well do some target practice, right? See if I can hit a rabbit. Come here, little rabbit. Meet your maker. Oh my gosh, I got in the first shot! Yes! It worked! Now I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna just leave these rabbits. Rabbit meat. Because it's not like I need them. Until I do. This will also help me raise up my agility levels. Which I need a lot of. Another rabbit. Alright, bud. There we go. I got 41 of these. Holy Jesus. And that's why I'm kind of using them. But, I have regular hunting arrows. Let's use those instead. Because I'm a cheap one. Did I get it? Nope. This gives me hunting XP. I'm sorry, rabbit. It's for my own good. And definitely not your good. Part of me feels bad that I'm hunting them and not even bothering to eat them. But it's also a game, so I should be fine. My conscience should be cleared. Alright, we got it. We got them all. Let's head back. I can't travel from this location? Lies. Why are you lying to me, game? I definitely should be able to. What do these quests give me? What kind of rewards do they give? A corpse? Let's avoid. Hopefully no one discovers that corpse because I left a wake of corpse. But they're bandits, so they shouldn't mind. Hi hoes, Sally Do. I don't know what I just said. But let's move on. Because I got the birds. And that's one side quest down. Wait, how's my armor after that battle? Are all my things good? 99 HP, good. This one could use repair. Alright. Where's my tailor kit? Apply. Tailor kit. 90. Sure. And then armor. Nothing. This one. Alright, we're good. We are good. 91 nourishment? Yeah, we're good.
I'm glad to see you.
So, I prowled around for a while, and I have something for you.
Wonderful! How many did you get?
All three.
So that's all of them. Excellent. Let's hope the burden never hears about my little mistake.
Let's hope not.
Thank you, lad. Here's something for your efforts.
Nice. 40 ordinary arrows. And that reminds me, I gotta sell. We gotta sell some stuff, some loot. All the stuff that I just got, I guess. Monk's habit. Yes, let's sell that. We'll sell everything. Sell it all. I'm too heavy to run. Oh boy. I do have chalices too that I can sell to the trader. which should be around this corner. So, we'll see. Get some money back. You, sir. Would you like some... Would you like some, bandit goods? The chalice, add... Trader's wealth is only 280? Man, he's poor. I can see his business is not going well. Sure, why not? That's it. His business is not popping.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
I have armor, I know. I don't think I actually have weapons to sell.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get that.
What do you... Goodbye.
Yeah, we could sell that, this. I need my helmet. This is good to give. This one too. Some gloves. Slippers, yes. Get that out of my memory. And we are good. Do we got anything else? Heavy shield. Yes, we do. You would think that the heavy shield goes to the armor,
God be with you. God be with you.
but it does not. It goes here. And I guess I might as well sell this fancy dagger. Actually, I'll keep this in memory of, whoever it was. That monk novice. You shall go to the horse. Oh, we got so many arrows. Especially with that quest done. We got all the arrows. Alright. We are good, I would say. What do I do with this? Probably do like some guard here. Quest giver right here. Got 6 Savior Snaps. Let's save it and then move on to the next quest. Who's asking for help? Cornelius. And I'm gonna just take off these. Just for the cutscenes. Kunesh? Isn't that one of Henry's friend?
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
Wait, what? You still owe me?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Oh, he was the first quest where, yeah, I was taking money from him. Be reasonable. I could kill you in a second. Wow.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
You just won't give me a break, will you? Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Yeah, Henry's kind of rich, so I don't really care for money.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know.
How many dovecots could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Scavenger? What? Do I even need to do this quest? There's a whole bunch of bandits in Skalitz. Like, a lot of bandits in Skalitz. And what the heck is a dovecote? Let's see if there's any other quests. I'm not sure about that one. The only other one I see is down in here. Didn't that quest tipster tell me that there's a quest from some executioner? Which definitely sounds like nothing bad will happen. Granted, because like the first quest I got was from a hunting master, not an executioner. I would like to say that those two things are different, but maybe I'm not. Maybe they're the same. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, that's Razak's source. Where exactly is this quest? Could be down here. Lockpick? Lockpick? I'm in private area? Okay. Safe? Whoa. Where the heck? Wait. Private area. Oh, now this is private too? Wow. Clearly, not in there. If I was a master thief, it would be pretty cool sneaking around this castle. I don't think it's in there. And I don't think it's in here either. Hey, it's him. Tobias. Who got me into that mines quest. What you doing, guard? Oh, no, is this Hans? It is Hans. How you doing, buddy?
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sir Hanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear-bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Oh, okay.
What has it got to do with me?
Plenty. You're in it with me ever since that hunt.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. So go and get dressed up before we head off.
He told me to get dressed up, so...
Thanks,
sure.
Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now.
Clothes make a man? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a noble. Oh, not really. It is this trunk, right? What the heck? 300 tournament arrows? Oh my god, look at the prices! A what? Aren't those things the one I sold just a moment ago? You're gonna look all dapper now. Wait, it's got a stealing icon. I swear. Hans told me to take these. These pants? Guess we take off our armor, right? Sure, why not? Let's get into character. Nice. We look fashionable.
So, should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
I don't like that silly hat. And got my traditional Skalitz.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle. My lord.
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with a remnant of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wolflin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wolflin of Camburg? That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wolflin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
You know, this is pretty cool development. Hopefully Hans's character development keeps growing in the next game. Because it does seem pretty cool. He's like a youth trying to learn the ways of being a lord and growing up.
I heard some farmhands were murdered.
God be with
So
you,
did I.
Henry.
There was a raid on one of the farms nearby. These are evil times.
Alright, let me save this after that cutscene. And we'll head over to the farm. Back to Neuhof, I guess. Where's Pebbles?
Fucking bandits. I'd much rather do battle with other nobles. Why? Bandits are easier to defeat, aren't they? Maybe, when you're face to face with them. But those sneaky fuckers are always hiding somewhere in the woods like animals. With the nobles, you know where you are. They have rules.
Huh. Alright, let's see. Go to Bernard and join the squad. Where are you, Bernard?
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
Then mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
I have some, trophies.
Let's see. Good. Good. That's how to treat the bastards.
Can I learn anything?
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'd like to hope.
All right.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
Now.
Alright, let's quickly dress up. Because I am definitely not in fighting gear, if it comes down to that. Let's see. Fighting gear is a must. Maybe not that rough, right? We got allies this time. This definitely feels like a more important side quest. So, hopefully it'll be fun. Where's Pebbles? Let's head out.
Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going on an outing. Hanish sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Undoubtedly, Sir Hans. I just meant for your own sake.
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, I definitely did run him over.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing them. Hurry, Henry.
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Irvin, Baron of Oleshna. Wolflin belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolflin of Camberg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same, only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed.
I wish I could follow them.
Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offence, Captain. Well, tell me all about it then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camberg clan from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, I'm almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he'd cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No.
Hold on 1 second. Because... Oh wait, do I not have a bar potion? It seems like they don't want me to fight much. So I'm gonna take a bark potion and drink it. Because we don't want to fight, if possible. Oh no. The dialogue. Hopefully you guys can read that. But this is a deja vu. Going back on this ride to Neunhof. I might have interrupted that story. Whoops, my bad. It just dawned on me.
Christ!
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. And he was disfigured. Wilhelm, they say the witch cheated her. And instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful!
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. It didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolflin, was born, he looked normal enough. But he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolflin went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. He cursed everything and everyone in his path, started throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolflin turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. Folk said he was dead.
How are you, Henry?
That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me. How are we supposed to deal with a monster like that?
I sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, we'll take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as crow meat.
Yes, Captain.
Aw. I guess we made it. Oh, they're talking about those people. Oh, okay, well, that all makes sense now. R.I.P. And also R.I.P. Wolfram, if you were paying attention to the story. I try to remain quiet whenever NPCs are talking. We definitely are past knowing Huff. Isn't that the camp where I found Ulrich? R.I.P. Ulrich too. A lot of people died recently, but at least not Henry, and that's all that matters. Because Henry's a survivor. Oh, what? Oh no! Not the horse!
Yeah.
Ah, this speed thing is so weird. Because I gallop faster than NPCs. So I have to constantly slow down, or else I'll overtake them. Well, guess we're here. Talk to the captain. You got it, bud.
I'll be with you.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
Isn't it dangerous?
About as dangerous as sitting here in the camp.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, sir. Where are the farms they raided?
One is uphill from Neuhoff, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp.
Alright.
Tell me, Captain, how come this Wolflin is attacking his own kin?
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder. Look at our king and Sigismund.
So what's the cause of your conflict with Wolflin?
Nothing in particular. Just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard, and a bandit. No wonder the whole Camber clan is cursed.
Well, we kind of heard that on the way there, right?
How are you related?
Milota, Wolflin, and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
How do you mean cursed?
Like I said, Wolflin's grandfather married Countess Barbara, only instead of getting rid of the unborn child...
What, all at the same time?
All in one night. But only one of them lived till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm.
Yeah, this is all the same stuff that he was talking on the road.
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right. As for Wolflin, word came that he died in Skalitz.
Yeah. Alright.
I'll be with you.
I guess we scout out. They get to sit around while I scout. All is fair. Wow. I gotta go back there. Fast travel? And then I could... let's go up here first. B first. Hurry, my bard potion's ticking. And that's exactly what we want to do. We're currently talking. Wait, that's where I went with Hans? Maybe. let's hurry over there before my bar potion expires, or else that'll be a huge waste.
Yeah.
I should probably learn how to craft those, too. Because the few that I got were all looted. Alright. Yeah, this was definitely the place that we had to hunt with Hans early in the story. And we were just talking about that hunt too. Well, I was. You guys are just listening to me, if at all. Come on, Henry. Alright. What do we got here? Hello? Anyone home?
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell.
She looks like Teresa.
Captain Bernard sent me. It's about that attack.
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
What do you want to know?
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes, he tried to parley with them.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
Wow. That doesn't make sense.
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Yes. I was. Mostly.
So were you inside or outside? Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Suspicious. Aha! I did drink a bard potion for a good reason.
Look here, I'm not sure what happened here, but I can't shake the feeling you're holding something back.
No! It's just... it all happened so quickly. I'm still bewildered from it all.
I'm the one who's bewildered. Let me make one thing clear. Those bandits are led by Sir Wolflin, Baron of Camberg, and he's not just some common outlaw. If we don't catch him, there'll be hell to pay. So you better speak up, no matter what happened here.
Lord Jesus. Why must we be persecuted so?
So, what really happened here?
First, promise me you'll get rid of them.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
A good Samaritan? Yeah.
That was very Christian of you, considering they came to rob you.
All I cared about was that they wouldn't kill us.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
So she knows where the camp is.
So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to leave me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
Goodbye.
Oh, fast traveling by myself?
I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Dang. Wasn't I just here to investigate? I'm not here to go by myself, am I? I guess so. I am. Oh. That calls for a save. Let's see. I come in peace because I want no bloodshed, apparently. It was this way, right? She did point this way. Yes.
Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Objective failed. That's okay. Yes, go back. Alright. Yeah, we only really needed one of them, I guess. If you could pass the speech check. And since we did, let's head back. Henry's not cut out for a solo mission. All by himself. Well, I guess he is, technically. But it's never bad to ask for help if they offer it already. Some human meat shields if negotiations fall through. Let's just say. Alright, Pebbles. Right on. Show Captain Bernard your intense speed. What am I saying? Alright, just ignore that. So, Sir Hanush said that ideally we make things all peaceful, no bloodshed, because he doesn't want any of his men injured. We'll see if peace is actually an option. Usually in these types of scenarios and games, they are not an option. Peace is rarely ever an option. So, we'll see. But yeah, this definitely feels like a more of a quest, side quest, than some others. More important. There they are. I did the job.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
Oh. I did not see any Mao men. Tell the truth?
Sorry, I don't know.
Next time, make sure you do. Don't you know anything about scouting? Well, it's not like we have any choice but to attack. It's time that mad bastard was hanging from the Rattay ramparts.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to parley with them, sir?
Parley with robbers? You must be out of your mind, lad.
Hey, that's Anusha's idea. Yeah, I tried to, I promised him. I have a +6.
Sir Hanush ordered me to avoid unnecessary casualties.
What are you trying to say?
I could go and parley with Wolflin. Even if it comes to nothing, I could have a good look at his encampment.
Bit of spying could well be of use, all right. Wolflin's a conceited bastard. If he knows you come from me, he'll receive you just for a chance to tell me to go to hell. I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger. And you'll have to go unarmed.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best.
I hope so. And try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent his favorite into a robber baron's camp unarmed.
Nice. And go unarmed. Okay.
Good luck to you.
Is that armor for the horse? No, for the outfit. No. My Skalitz uniform. Alright, just for this quest. And I can't use my bloody weapon, I guess. Ah, there's the camp. Okay, I see, I see. Let's drink again. Cheers to going unarmed and parlaying. I'm glad that he mentioned Hanush.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly why I was trying to parlay. Or like trying to ask for negotiations.
Yeah.
And with my current +20 speech, it is a lot better. Wow, make sure I count how many next time. That is true. I did not see anyone. I just ran back. But I'm here to come in peace. supposedly. Let's see if they catch me, if I go unarmed. Hey, it's the lady.
Yeah.
She's still walking back. Wow. It's definitely a long journey for her, I guess. Alright. Let's see if we can do this before my bard potion respires. It's actually by the river. Is it there? Is that a guard? Alright, here goes nothing.
Hey you, what do you want?
I'm Captain Bernard's envoy. I'm here to parley.
Why should I trust you?
I'm unarmed. What harm can I do?
That's true. And you aren't wearing Sir Bernard's colours. I suppose I should take you to Sir Wolflin. But if you try any tricks, you'll regret it. Understood?
You have my word.
Okay, that's good so far. That's one bandit. We can slowly count them, I guess. That's a lot of bones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking, whoring,
9 maybe.
boozing. Take the women, burn the village.
Who do we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a messenger from...
I know. From my beloved cousin, Sir Bernard of Aleshna. So, what exactly is your message?
You could go if you leave the loot. You could go if you leave the loot and pay compensation. You can leave with your loot. Why, I heard your family's cursed.
Why do you want to hurt the lords of Aleshna?
That bastard Malota stole villages that belonged to my father. I was in Poland when my father died, and Malota convinced everyone I was dead too.
But you came back though, didn't you?
Aye, I came back. But Malota bribed the priest to testify that my father made him a deathbed confession. That bastard swore my father told him he was possessed, and so was his son, me. So they think I rose from the dead and I'm a warlock. They won't hear my claim.
I guess that is a good point to attack, maybe. It doesn't give you the right to rob. Yeah, maybe. We're on Hanish's side, right?
That doesn't give you the right to go around plundering Sir Hanish's estates.
Well, I never claimed to be a saint. All in all, I'm as much of a bastard as Malota is, but that doesn't mean I'll leave him in peace.
Oh, we'll settle on the duel. You could go if you leave the loot. You can leave with your loot. Or the worst part, pay compensation.
We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Sir Hanish's subjects.
That's a very generous offer. But tell me, why should I accept?
Because my speech is 20, bud.
Don't you know what's been going on around here?
Should I?
Bandits have been on the rampage all over the county. Cutthroats raided a nearby stud farm, and the locals have had enough of it.
No doubt, but I've nothing to do with that.
Try telling them that. On the way here, the captain recruited men from half the county. He intends to make an example of you.
Why me? No doubt you've plenty to choose from.
Because you're the first one who's had the gall not to run. So you'll be the first one they catch, and I'm sure you can imagine what will happen then.
And why warn me? Why parley at all, if there are so many of you?
So Hanish wants to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He'd be happier if you just moved on somewhere else, so he sent me to bargain with you.
You're saying it wasn't Bernard's idea?
If the captain knew I came here in his colours, he'd flay me alive.
The devil take it. There's nothing here worth pillaging anyway. All right. I accept your offer. Tell your captain we'll move on.
And you'll leave the loot here?
We'll leave what's left. The food's already eaten. Better run along before Bernard loses patience.
Hey, it worked! And I improved my speech. Yes! It actually worked. Good old Bard Potion, and that's exactly why I need to craft more. I have to figure out that recipe and craft some more. Oh my gosh. The power of speech. And I also leveled up too. Perfect. All according to plan. My master plan. Wow, we actually don't need to fight them. There are like 10 of them. And there are like 5 of us. So that's definitely good. Hey, a horsemanship. As long as they don't ambush me on the way back. Pretending that they agreed to my parlay. But my speech check was good. And that's all that matters. Ah, she's still walking. The sucker. Oh. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't say that. Alright. Bernard. I win. I've won the battle of the speeches. We can leave now.
I've just come back from Wolflin, Captain.
And in one piece, I see. That's something at least, but I doubt you achieved anything.
I talked them into moving out. They even left the loot they plundered.
I don't know about letting them go like that. They'll be hungry. All you've truly done is send them on to rob our neighbors.
Yeah, Sir Hannes would be glad.
I don't think that will trouble Sir Hannes too much.
Maybe not, but it troubles me. They slayed 2 of my men and crippled my cousin.
I'm sorry about that, but I doubt your paths have crossed for the last time. It's just that this isn't the time for settling family quarrels.
True enough. Anyway, I'll warn the neighboring lords that those bandits are on the loose. Ride to Ratai and report to Sir Hannes.
Yes, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
Man. I went with the peaceful route. I don't know if that's good or not. We'll take it, though. I'll take it. Peaceful route it is. No blind killing. I do enough of that on my spare time on my own. To Rattay? Yeah, to Rattay. Is it just me heading back? Wow. They're all gonna just party in the woods without me? I guess so. Poor Henry. Wait, what time is it? Okay, it is evening. It's just that it's super stormy. Do I need to eat? No, it's 77. Good. Let's hand in the quest, and hopefully we'll be done with this side quest. And then we'll take on some more. Hey, out of the way. I'm here for business. Wait, Radzig.
Greetings. What do you need?
I have news from the camp, Sir Hannes.
Speak.
I persuaded Captain Bernard to let me parley with Wolflin.
Bernard agreed. I'm surprised.
So was I. I promised Wolflin safe conduct out of your territory on condition he leave all the loot behind.
Well, at least we cut our losses. Although Bernard will have a thing or two to say about how I lost face for a few groschen.
But at least you lost no men, sir, and that's worth something.
True enough, lad. No doubt Wolflin will come to a bad end anyway. I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
But I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, then.
Yes, reward. That's it. He gave me a cool little chest piece. Hey, I got to keep this too. Let's move this to the horse. And I get to keep Hans's clothes that he donated to me. Sweet. That's the one that he gave me. Okay. Move this away. Move this away. Did I move something I need? Hopefully not. And this. How good is it compared to my current one? 23, 23, 9. My current one is a lot better. Yeah, it's worth a lot more. You can see just by the cost. Usually cost shows a lot. But how does it look? It's just full black. Yeah, we'll keep my current one. At least it's 2.4k gold. Not like I can sell it for that much. They always rip me off a little bit. Cut around some corners. Alright, I'll consider doing that scavenge one, but yeah. Do that a bit later.